I started collecting Smurfs when I was 12. That was the first thing. I literally had no money and I was buying those. And I had a big collection of those, and that's how I started. In Victorian times, when people did travel the world, they would say, I saw this thing called a zebra. It's just like a horse, but it's stripy. Oh, don't be silly. And of course, for many hundreds of years, I'm sure people have gone, they're mad. I don't know what they've been drinking or smoking. So, of course, they bring these pieces home. Rather than these pieces languishing in the basements of museums, I just thought it would be fantastic to see whether they want to let go of them. They've got to be in a certain pose. If you blinked, it could come to life. A sort of a Jumanji moment, maybe. I was 15 years of age. I met a gentleman called Mike Aston. He had restored a cast of Apollo. Of course, at that point, I had a paper round and I really didn't have any money. I saved up, and 6 months later, I bought my first bust off him, and he did me a very special deal. From there, I think I've built the collection to 4,500 pieces. I fell in love with the medium. I'd been collecting pieces from important buildings where casting companies had realised that they weren't going to be using their moulds anymore. And so I was buying all the masters. That's how it all started. So as someone who loves architecture, I could have casts of those buildings. I have 200 globes. They're all my favourites. I've bought every single one of them. I don't buy them in job lots. They don't have to cost very much money. You would entertain your guests in your library and you'd be spinning the globe around and saying, oh look, and this is where I saw the giraffe, and this is where I saw the dodo. A good handful of those countries aren't called that name anymore. The boundaries of those countries no longer exist. And I think that's fascinating. Collections change with you. It's very much about the journey. This house is a bit of a blank canvas, but somehow it all works together.